Hi everybody, it's Mrs. O. Today's Mother's Day and I have my son with me here. This is James. Hi James.
Hi everyone.
We're going to read Beatrice Doesn't Want To today, one of Mrs. O's favorite books. I know we've read it before. It's written by Lauren Numeroff, who's written a lot of books. If you give a mouse a cookie, I think we've read several of those. You ever read those, James?
Some of my favorite books. Mrs. O, can I just say I am
Yes.
a long-time viewer, first-time reader today.
There you go. That is very true. So this should be interesting, guys. So hang on. Here we go. Beatrice Doesn't Want To. Beatrice is very stubborn. Okay, title page. Okay, here's Beatrice. There she is. And you can tell she does not want to do whatever it is she's supposed to do. Beatrice didn't like books. Bad. She didn't even like to read. Worse. More than that, she hated going to the library. Dreaded.
I
know.
Can't even imagine.
True. Go ahead.
But that's where her brother Henry had to take her 3 afternoons in a row. Henry had to look after Beatrice. He also had to write a report on dinosaurs.
Oh, those were your favorite when you were a kid.
Still are, Mare.
Yep, still like dinosaurs.
Still are. Why don't you get some books from the shelf? Henry suggested when they got to the library. I don't want to, Beatrice said.
Well, I should be Beatrice, but go ahead.
Okay. Look at how many books there are, Henry said.
I don't want to, Beatrice repeated.
Then what do you want to do? Henry asked her.
I want to watch you, said Beatrice.
But I have to work, said Henry.
I'll watch, said Beatrice. I won't bother you. So there they are. Let's see if he gets any work done.
I give up, said Henry. He worked on his report.
Beatrice watched.
Henry tried not to notice her.
They had to go home because he didn't get much work done. The second day, Beatrice didn't want to go back to the library.
You have to, said Henry.
I don't want to, Beatrice said.
But I have to work.
Too bad, said Beatrice.
When they got there, Beatrice saw a big, comfy chair.
I'll just sit here, she decided.
Okay, said Henry, but don't move until I'm finished. Henry began to work on his report. All of a sudden, he felt someone tapping his shoulder. He turned around. There was Beatrice.
I'm bored, she said.
I give up, Henry said.
Oh, look at poor Henry, not getting his work done on the dinosaurs. And Beatrice is bored.
On the third day, Beatrice followed Henry around while he looked for more books.
Can I hold some? Beatrice asked.
Henry gave her some books to hold.
Okay, so there they are. Now don't forget, she says she doesn't like books. So let's see what happens. Oh, they're too heavy, Beatrice wailed.
I really do give up, said Henry. You're driving me crazy. Please, Bea, Henry begged her. I've got to get this report done. It's due tomorrow.
How about a drink of water first, please, said Beatrice.
They went down the hall to look for some water. Suddenly, Henry saw a poster. This is it, he thought. Come on, said Henry.
I don't want to.
Too bad.
Read the poster.
The poster said the librarian will read Albert Mouse has a brand new house today at 4 p.m. in the children's room.
Oh. So, Henry's got an idea that maybe she'll like that. And there's the poster. But she doesn't want to go. Beatrice doesn't want to. Before Beatrice knew it, she was in a room full of other children. Henry walked out just as she started to say, I don't want. Then she stopped. And there's all the kids. Well, all the, this is obviously
Animals.
not the animals. Mm-hmm. And there they all are getting ready for story time. Beatrice sat down to wait for Henry. You want to do that one? Hello, my name is Wanda, said the girl in the next chair. This is the second time I've heard this story. And Beatrice says, big deal. Well, look at Wanda. That's Wanda. I think she's so cute. And then here is the librarian. Looking just like Mrs. O, right? There she is.
Spitting image.
Spitting image of Mrs. O. Mm-hmm. Albert Mouse lived in a brand new house, the librarian began to read. She held the book up so everyone could see the pictures. Beatrice looked out the window. She didn't want to pay any attention to what the librarian was reading. Would you like to read some of that?
Albert Mouse also had a new roller skates, the librarian continued. Beatrice loved to roller skate. She looked at the librarian. But Albert's mother wasn't too thrilled when he skated through the house, the librarian read. The boys and girls laughed. Beatrice smiled.
So there she is. Now she turns over to look at the librarian. The story's starting to get more interesting, and she likes to roller skate, so she's surprised that this book is something she might like. Go ahead.
She remembered the time she had tried roller skating in her own house. Then Beatrice laughed. She listened to the whole story.
When the story was over, Beatrice went up to the librarian. "May I see that book, please?" she asked. "Of course," said the librarian. Nothing makes a librarian happier than when someone wants to see the book they've just read.
Beatrice sat down and looked at each picture over and over again.
There she is in the big green comfy chair with that book. And when you like a book, you do look it over and over again.
Suddenly, she felt someone tapping her shoulder. "Time to go," Henry whispered.
Beatrice kept looking at the pictures.
Henry stuck Beatrice's hat on her head. "We have to go home now," he said.
Beatrice ignored him.
"Come on, Bee," Henry said.
Pictures. And Beatrice said,
Don't
want to, Beatrice said. Beatrice didn't want to leave the library after all, and now she likes to read her books. Well, thank you, James. That was very nice.
Thank
of
you
to
for
join
having me
us.
on the show, Mrs. O. It's been great.
I appreciate it.
It's been great.
And
Happy Mother's Day to you.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. And I think that was lots of fun. I think James will have a return another day.
Yes,
Yes,
I'll
James?
check my schedule.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.